So there's a number of different factors that make up your credit score. And I want to give you some understanding today of those different factors. Remember, your credit score is the likelihood of you going 90 days late on any account in the short term. So the number one principle that makes up your credit score is your payment history. Do you pay your bills on time? Do you pay your credit card bills, your car payment, your house mortgage payment? Do you pay those things on time? That makes up 35% of your score. So if you pay your car payment late, 30 days late, that is a big hit on your credit score. Why? Well, the credit score is the likelihood of you going 90 days late on any account. You going 30 days late makes it a whole lot more likely that you could go 90 days late if you never went 30 days late at all. So over a third of your score is related to you paying your bills on time, you paying those credit bills on time. So if you want to get your credit score up or don't want it to take hits, pay your bills on time. Also, another advantage of paying your bills on time is you don't have late fees associated with them. If you don't pay your credit card bill on time, often there's a $39 fee connected to that. Same's true with your car payment and your mortgage payment. And don't get me wrong, your credit card companies and mortgage companies and car finance companies, they love it when you pay your bills late because that's free money for them. I want you to keep your money and not give it to those financial institutions. So pay your bills on time to keep your credit score where it is, to cause it to go up. But if you don't pay your bills on time, you're going to see a drop, and that can be very costly to you. Then the second thing that is a key factor of your credit score is what's called utilization rate. How much of your available credit are you using? Certain percentages are a good amount of utilization rate. Certain percentages are not good based on how much of your credit you're using. So anything below 40% utilization rate is a good factor towards your credit score. In the ranges of 40 to 50%, it's a neutral factor where it's not affecting you up or down. Once you get above 50% utilization rate, that is a negative on your credit score. And think of this on your credit cards. This applies to each individual card as well as all the cards collectively. So let's say you had 3 credit cards. If you had the best way to structure each 3 credit cards, and each card had a limit of $3,000 on it. So let's say you had $3,000 that you were using on those 3 credit cards. The best way to have that structured is to have a $1,000 balance on each card. What that gives you is a 33% utilization rate for the whole, as well as a 33% utilization rate for each card. The wrong approach would be to take all $3,000 and put it on one card, where 2 of them had 0 utilization, but 1 had a 100% utilization rate, and that is a negative for your score. So these factors apply to each individual card as well as your total utilization rate. So the biggest way that you can quickly see an increase in your credit score is to bring down your utilization rate. If you've got a credit card that is maxed out, pay that down, and that will bring your credit score up. Why? Well, if you're using the majority of your credit and then you're applying for more credit, the analysis of that is you're not in good financial situation because you're using almost all of your credit and you're trying to get more. So the likelihood of you going 90 days late on one of these accounts grows the more you're utilizing your available credit. If your utilization rate is low, the likelihood of you going late is becoming less and less. So all these factors are all based on what's the likelihood of you going 90 days late on an account.